Hey, how's it going everyone? Chupi15 here, and today we are back with another in-depth, and today's in-depth is going to be special because today's in-depth, we're going to be finally starting something new, a Clash Royale in-depth. And the Clash Royale in-depth, we're going to be going over all the cards, the strategies, the history behind the cards, like stuff like basically summaries, like basic stuff that you should already know, or if you would like to know. But other than that, guys, let's finally get into the video. And in today's video, we're going to be going over the archers. A pair of lightly armed ranged attackers that help you take down ground and air units, but you're on your own with hair color advice. And now on to the summary. But before I continue, yes, I am reading these off the wiki because it's easier for some people to search up videos instead of like going on the wiki, because I honestly didn't know there was a wiki until like probably like a few days ago for a Clash Royale. So yeah, but still most of the information is going to be in the description, so if you guys don't want to hear me ranting about the card, you can just go into the description and read it yourself. But anyway, let's continue with the video. Summary. The archers unlocked from the training camp tutorial. So basically, as soon as you start from the game, right off the bat, you're gonna get these awesome, card. It summons 2 single target medium range archers with medium hit points and low damage. So basically, it does little damage, but with hit points of medium. So basically, it can take a beating, but not too much of one. Next, archers, the card costs 3 Elixir to deploy. Next, final summary is they wield a bow and bear an aqua-blue / red color, depends on side of arena, cape, and an emerald green dress. So basically, say if you're the blue king, which is normally you always will be, it will be her what's it called? Damn it, she will wield an aqua, blue, or red bow. And for, let's say, if you're on the red team, it would be red bow. Basically, that's pretty much how you know if it's an enemies or friendly. Next, we're gonna go into strategies, and before I get into this, in my clan, I normally would ask my clanmates to get these recordings for me. So the recording you're watching right now is from one of my clan members. His name is My Left Nut, and he uses the archers, but in a high arena, he really, like, a lot of people don't tend to use the archers, but he ends up getting this awesome win using them. So yeah. And the next video, if this video is too short, you probably won't see it, but it's My Left Nut versus DJ, another member of my clan. Basically a friendly battle that they had that was pretty damn insane. But now let's get into the strategy. The archers are effective at supporting high hit point troops such as giants. So say you just drop a giant and you drop the archers behind it, they help like support it, like say because the giant can't defend himself, so you use the archers to help defend it. Basically that's how it works. The next one is they can be used effectively, to counter low hit point troops like minions, spear goblins, and goblins. So let's say if you drop your giant and you have your archers behind it, the archers will attack the troops that are trying to take out your giant, and so that your giant can make it to the tower and have health still to take out the tower. Next, placed properly and with the help of crown towers, they can also counter slightly higher hit point cards like the Mini P.E.K.K.A. So since you're, like, say if somebody drops a Mini P.E.K.K.A, you drop your archers behind like the tower, it will help your tower take out the Mini P.E.K.K.A way faster. Next, archers can be countered with small troops and the defensive support of player crown towers. Wait for the archers to come to player's territory, then spawn low hit point troops to distract them. So basically, let's say if you drop your archers and they go to the enemy side of the arena, and say the enemy side is you're the enemy at this point. What you can do is you can drop like low troops such as like goblins or spear goblins to try taking them out, because it distracts them from the tower itself so that they can be destroyed easier. And the next one, if archers have anything in front of them, they can easily do over 500 damage to the tower. Even without support, they can do around 250 damage depending on the level of the archers. So that one's self-explanatory, I don't really have to go in depth for that one. But the next one is, combined with the zap, they can easily eliminate minion horde, which can usually survive a zap. However, spear goblins are a better option for that, as they result in an elixir advantage. So basically, like say you just zap like the minion horde, it would bring them down to slightly low health, and you could use the archers to take them out easily. But really, the spear goblins would be better, it's saying, because spear goblins are less elixir, and there's 3 of them, and it would be easier, way easier to take them out. And yeah, next one, archers and bombers work very well behind tanks. So say you have an archer and a bomber, and let's, for example, giant. What you do is you want to drop your giant, and then I would say probably drop the giant behind like a tower so you can build up a nice push. So say like your giant, then you drop the bomber and then the archers, because the archers do pretty good damage against troops, like basically sky troops. And the bomber can do really good splash damage to ground troops. And since they're basically both not getting attacked, you're basically, like say somebody drops barbarians right in front of your giant, you can just, your archers and bomber will take that out within seconds. So it's pretty good strategy using the archers behind and bomber behind a tank. And the last one, they're similar to spear goblins since both are cheap ranged troops, but archers have slightly better stats in every way except for speed and quantity for 1 extra elixir. So the goblin, basically what it's saying is that they have a slower speed than the goblin, and they cost more than the goblins, but the spear goblins are cheaper, they're faster and stuff like that, but I believe they don't do as much damage as the archers, but they're still really good to have as well. But that's it for the strategies. Now we're gonna move on to history, and there's really just like, there's a lot of history behind the archers, honestly. And let's get into it though. On the 23rd of the 3rd, 16, a balance update made their internal attack quicker, like spear goblins. So basically, now they can shoot pretty damn fast. It's better, like basically, since the spear goblins can like throw their spears really fast, it's something like that. They shoot really fast. And on the 3rd of the 5th of the 16th, the May update fixed the range bug and decreased the archer's range to 5 from 5.5, but their effectiveness range is unchanged. So basically what they did was, the archers used to be able to shoot from really far, and they decreased it so it shoots at a perfectly reasonable range. Next, on the 24th of the 8th of the 16th, a balance update increased the archer's damage by 2%. So since there's new, like I believe at this time, I'm not 100% sure, but there was like new cards, so they just to balance the whole game out, they increase their damage by 2%. And before this update, level 9 or level 13 archers used to take 3 shots to kill an equal level goblin instead of 2 than when they are at the same level. So basically, archers did slightly more damage. On the 19th of the 9th of the 16th, year 16, the September update changed the description slightly. It used to say a pair of unarmed ranged attackers They'll help you with ground and air unit attacks, but you're on your own with hair color advice. And final history for this: currently all troops that are described as unarmed can be one shot by arrows or equal level, but the lightly unarmed archers will have a little HP left. So say if you hit it with arrows, depending what the arrows are, it's gonna have still a tiny bit of health. Next, we're moving on to the trivia. The first one is the sports and unusual magenta color haircut, which is included as a joke in her description. Second one, sometimes the player will hear the original archer deployment sound from Clash of Clans when archers are placed. Thirdly, a level 13 archer can survive a hit from a level 1 or 2 Mini P.E.K.K.A. A level 12 can survive a hit from a level 1 Mini P.E.K.K.A. Next, final trivia. Unlike their counterparts from Clash of Clans, their cape is blue/red instead of green. Basically just to tell which side they're on, enemy or friendly. And finally, the statistic, guys. I will probably just leave this on the screen for a little bit so that you guys can see the statistics if you want to pause the video. But as I end the video, I just like to say thank you guys again for the 100 subscribers. It means a lot to me that I see a lot of people that like my videos. So guys, I know this video was long. They're all going to be pretty long because I have to go over strategies for them, and yeah. But anyway guys, that is it for today's video. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe. I'm gonna leave this up, so if you guys want to continue looking at it even after the video, you can go ahead. But anyway guys, I'm Chupi15, and I'm out. Peace.